Grab your hat, get your pole, let's go fishing when you're in the mood.
Canadian Sport Fishing, brought to you in part by Rapala, premium fishing gear crafted from experience. Raymarine Electronics, Raymarine, simply superior. Pro Sports Boats, tame the waters. Barbara, we got a fish on. Barb, would you be so kind as to get the net? This feels so good. He smashed that spinner, Barb. I'm going to put it on anchor mode just in case there's more swimming around here. You know, it's so handy to have this power pole move electric. Oh, beautiful. This guy's not done yet, Barb. You touch the anchor mode and it's so accurate. Beautiful. Yeah, try to get right in the middle of the hoop. Don't extend it out too far. Okay, so just when it comes close. Perfect. Good one, Barb. You're a pro. Oh, the spinner just came out of its mouth. Good job. What a nice fish, Barb. Okay, you're very good at guessing weights. How long do you think it is?
I would say it is 21.
Wow, that's a pretty good guess. River, what do you think?
Do you like fish, River?
So today we've got 2 yellow jackets in the boat. Buddy's at the back, right there. Hi, buddy. You're a good boy. River's here because River wants to know, what are you getting? Yeah, you're such a beautiful puppy, River. Look, we got a walleye. So let's see here what it's going to be. Yeah, I love you too. Hold on a sec. Jeez. You said 21, Barb? Yep. I don't want to disappoint you, but it is 18, 19, 20, 21, 21 and a quarter.
Oh, wow.
Yep. It's a beautiful fish. Let me hit that spinner. Okay, Barb, I'm going to put it back.
Okay.
Nope. Okay, he's back in the net and over the side. And he fought well. It's going to make sure he's revived before I let him go. That's a perfect inside. What did I say, Barb? 21 and a quarter. You know what? You were so close, Barb. Beautiful fish. Come on, get upright. And I know you're almost ready to go. The spinners that we're using are called top strike fishing, and they're kind of unique. I'll show you close-ups of them later. But what we're doing is working them right over the weeds and on the weed edge. So we're using a steady retrieve. We're not retrieving too fast. The nice thing about these is that there's a propeller at the front, and besides the blade, and what we're using is tipping them with a half worm. In a minute, in the next 10 or 15 minutes, I'm going to try without a worm, because I don't know how much of a difference the worm makes. So when I was younger, I used to fish a lot of spinners, inline spinners. A lot of people don't fish inline spinners anymore. They use worm harnesses for walleye. So when you're casting a spinner in a worm like we are, I let it sink a little bit. And when you cast, you got to be kind of careful that you don't whip it too hard, because the worm can fly right off. Because as you know, night crawlers don't have much of a body. They can tear off the hook pretty easy. So we're just casting and retrieving very steady, and you can see that spinner working right there. That was a good hook set, sweetie. Oh, big. Oh, you're in the net. Oh, there. Honey, I caught you already.
Did you?
Yeah, keep the pressure on. You're doing great, Barb. We've got a spectator. Oh, you're doing good. Just watch your step. It's a nice walleye, Barb. That is a nice walleye. Oh! We got him. We got him, baby. And he shook his head and that spinner got caught in the net. I'm going to take the spinner out first, Barb. Good job, Barb. Look at that. Okay, okay, you're the length pro. What do you think? What's the length of it?
I would say 22.
22.
21 or 2.
You're bolder than I am to guess the weight. That is a nice walleye. That is gorgeous. Okay, so there. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, Barb. Isn't that a beautiful fish? Back he goes in the net. Barbara, that is a gorgeous walleye. You stay there, okay? Don't do a reverse somersault like in the Olympics. You know, most people would keep these fish, but it's so nice to release them. Look, this net is ideal, Barb, because this guy is revived. Come on, you're swimming the wrong way. Come on. In a minute, he's going to be free. There he goes. Well done, Barb. High five. Yay! River says,
Yes.
you did good, Barb. You did good.
Yay, River. Thanks for encouraging me.
Oh, what?
A hook.
I don't think so. You got a fish on.
I lost one.
Before? River, she's got a fish on.
Oh,
It's a drum. That's okay. They like spinners too, Barb. Top strike fishing spinners with that little blade. Yeah. It's okay. He's coming right into the net. He hit good, eh? There. Look at. Well done, Barb. Beautiful fish.
River wants to see.
He ate it. He wasn't messing around. I just want to show everybody the spinner because it's so nice. Look at, this is this top strike spinner. Yeah, I hear you. So what's unique about it is this propeller at the front. The blade, it's perfectly weighed. And you know what? I'm going to get the hooks out and then we're going to throw it back, Barb.
Okay.
What do you think, River? Look it. That's a nice
fish.
drum. It's so silver, Barb.
Yeah.
Well done, Barb. Come on. Are you going to go? You haven't been out of the water very long. Come on. I'm going to extend him out a little bit. There he goes. This is a very different kind of spinner. It's got a propeller at the front and it has a blade. I don't know if I can make that blade go. There it goes at the back. And I've oversized the treble a little bit. But look at how thick the material is, the steel for the shaft. This thing is like bulletproof. This is a top strike fishing spinner. And Barb got one of the biggest pike in March, I think, in Lake Ontario. And today I've been casting it. Both Barb and I have been casting it for walleye. And we've done really well. I'm very surprised how you can control the depth of it and so on. So what we've done, we either cast it out, tipped it with half a worm, and just slow reeled it over the weeds or on some of the breaks, or letting it go down near the bottom. And I got to tell you, when the fish hit this thing, they just smashed it. Now, the reason we were using inline spinners today, we're fishing some areas that you can't really troll. You can probably fish crankbaits, but you'd have to use really shallow running ones because the weeds come up so high. And then there's just, before the weed line ends, there's just patch weeds. So we were actually casting all in between and working the pockets. And when the fish hit, they hit really hard and it really produced fish. So look, if you want to try, if you like spinners and you want to try something different, check out the Top Strike Fishing. It's a very interesting spinner and it works really well for multi-species. This is a good girl. River's a good girl. River, I see you. Hey, buddy. Good boy. This lure. It's like a blade bait. Can you see that blade at the back? Looks like a tail swimming. And the hook, so if I drop it down, the blades move. If I lift it up, the blades move at the back. Such an interesting bait. You can jig it. You can just cast and retrieve it. And what I like about it is when you set the hook goes right into the fish. The line goes through the actual lure. So you're not really, you don't have the weight of the lure to worry with. It's just great action on this thing. Doesn't matter which way it goes. I can't wait to use it for ice fishing. That was a great hit, Barb. I love hearing those cicadas up in the trees. What are you, beautiful fish? It's fighting pretty good. Feels like a walleye, Barb, but you never know. I've got the net. You keep fishing, okay, Barb? I don't know. It's on that weighted spinner. feeling good. I love the arc on these ducket rods. Come on. Still haven't seen it. It's a walleye. It's just fighting really hard, Barb.
Is it a big one?
Not that big. I mean, it's a respectable size.
That's an interest.
Yeah. I gotta get it in first, Barb. No, I'm okay. You keep casting. It's funner more trying to net him by yourself, you know. Come on. Come on. He's in the hook. You know what? The hooks are coming out because when they're not hooked too deep, the hook it's caught in the net when you go to scoop them up. So look at this. Look at this interesting lure. See how it goes? Barbara, look. It's a slider. So, and there's the hook on the bottom. It looks like a little minnow. Okay, I'm going to put that in the water. Look at this. That's not as big as the one you caught, Barb, but you know what? It's okay.
A fighter.
Yeah. I don't want to get cut on those gill plates. Come here. Come on. I just want to hold him gently. There. He's probably going to be about the same, Barb. I'm guessing about 21 inches. 0, 18, 19, 20, 21. What a gorgeous fish. You know, we could keep him, but we're going to let him go. Okay, Barb? Look, River.
Nice fish, eh?
She goes, yeah, you got another walleye. Okay, fish. Time for you to go back to your home. As Adam Sandler said to that golf ball, go home, fish. Only he said go home, ball. What a beauty. Not as bright yellow as some of the other ones, but still a gorgeous walleye. Come on. There you go. Doesn't that look cute? Looks like a little fishy. I'll tell you, I'm not sure what to call it. It's definitely a lure. This is probably lead. It's about 1.5 inches long. It doesn't have, you know, it's not like a swim bait, a lipless swim bait, because it just goes, this goes straight. But this blade, can you see? It looks like a barrel swivel that's in there. So this thing rotates like crazy. Whether you're reeling it horizontally or you're dropping it down, that blade rotates, or you're lifting it up, the blade rotates. But look at this. There's no eye. So the line goes through it, and I've just tied. I've used a trilene knot, and look at, there's a little pocket there that the hook can go in. So what I like about this lure is that when fish does hit it, when you set the hook, you get direct line contact. So this isn't in the way, and then when you're fighting it, it's not in the way. You just have the hook in the fish's mouth. So I found that I could cast it really far. This one's about 3/8 ounce, but because it's not a wide body, everything is tight, it casts like a bullet. And I was just retrieving it steady. And you can feel your rod tip actually, because that blade is going around like a little propeller. Or you can use the countdown method, you know, like the sinking Rapalas. So if you cast it out and you let it sink, it's probably going to sink about 2 feet for every second. So let's say you count 3 seconds, you're already down 6 or 8 feet. And then you start retrieving it. Or you can retrieve it and then lift up and then reel the slack line and keep retrieving it. So you do this kind of thing to cover, you know, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 feet of the water column. Or you can let it go right to the bottom, and that propeller is going down, it's working, and then when it's the bottom, just lift it up and then hit the bottom, lift it up. So you're doing this kind of thing, bottom, up, bottom. So it's a very versatile lure.